I was wearing when I cut myself. I don't know. Is this still on the other one? I don't know. I need, hopefully there's like a deal on clothes soon. I need clothes. My t-shirts are all ripped. Boob shot. I have like the weirdest body shape. That's probably why I didn't show myself in videos. People look at me weird when I walk around. I'm weird. Everyone's weird though. Once you realize that everybody's weird, you just don't care anymore. I did get fat though. Last year was a rough year. It really was. And who made it rough when I think about that? I keep saying that. Last year was a rough year. But who made it rough? Was it you? Was it society? Was it Orange Man's fault? Was it Biden's fault? Was it your uncle's sister's brother's fault? You know, who made it rough last year? I don't know. Or could you made it better? Was it your fault? Was it someone else's fault? It's a good question. Good question. Who made it? I'm thinking about it for a little bit, but you can't think about it forever because last year's over with. So you can't think about it forever because it's gone. Um, Hopefully we're up to 150 now. Hopefully by the end of the week we can get to at least 15 more, maybe 20 more listings. I found all these tennis rackets that I've been trying to hook locally for, I don't know. I kept my tennis racket collection kept growing and growing and growing. Last time a lady bought tennis rackets from me, she was wearing little like she was wearing like almost like no clothes. It was funny. Who bought the tennis rackets I had? She was interesting. That was a long time ago. A lot of interesting people came here. Yeah, I was like, yo, lady, what's up? Old lady, like no clothes. Um, and the bottom right away though was a good deal with tennis rackets. I probably could have sold them online for a lot more, but I didn't. Why is this thing all weird? I look like this camera looks twisted, and I look twisted. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares how it looks? As long as it works, right? Sometimes you just don't care anymore. You go, as long as it works, as long as you work, as long as your shit works, you just don't care anymore. You go, well, it works. Eh, still able to walk. My hand works. I can grip stuff. I just don't care. The basics are down. What more do you want? Yeah, so hopefully we can list the rest of it. It's going to be fishing rods, tennis rackets, and a whole lot more stuff. And I just want it all on the market so then I could actually do stuff and enjoy things again on my own time. Then not have to worry about all this stuff has to be sold. All this stuff has to be because it's listed. It'll be listed at a fair market price. And it's listed. I don't really care what I got for it because a lot of it was just donated. I got it for free. So it was interesting though over the course. I'm gonna say since about August of last year until present time, the changes that have went on are what I thought about. The people who I've met, and I had ideas and other plans are, and then I thought about also people saying how you have to make things more desirable. Sometimes when things aren't going well, make things more desirable. Make everything more desirable. The price, the market, whatever. You can control it in your hand. Make yourself more desirable. Have more qualifications and credits. Make weird faces. You can do all sorts of shit to make things more desirable. And if you don't make things more desirable, well, then you're not going to get anywhere. So that's what you have to do. And once you find and fix that formula, it will just follow. But yeah, right now though, it's terrible because last year was just such a beat up, bang up year. And why was it that way? Oh, I know why it was that way. I know. Never going down there because they ain't gonna change it. Ain't gonna change it. Ain't gonna change what happened. It's with crazy psycho behavior and everything else and trashing more shit. And here's one. Like when people are being assholes to me, then I freaking wrote FU in the roof of the wagon. I see a U over there and an F on the paint that I painted. And I scratched off paint over there and everything else. You know what I did? I destroyed it. So, because people are assholes, I look at that and I go, that's why I acted that way. Because people are really assholes around here. So, that's that. But yeah, hopefully we can fix all this year. I was thinking about it for months, but sure, we were busy. You have to come up with a schedule that works for you, works for your society, works for you and your in the society you live in, whatever, and works in your time schedule, and it'll work in a method where it doesn't burn you out. So many times I've done stuff, I've done too much that it burned me out, or have done too little. You want that balance in the middle where you're not doing too little and you're not doing too much, that you don't get burned out, but you're still making forward progress. That's the key. It's like a person who's fat and they go to the gym and they overwork themselves, and the next day they are hurting and aching because they push themselves too hard instead of pushing themselves just enough and knowing when to stop. But they thought that extra oomph starting off was going to actually do something when it's really not going to do anything other than burn you out. And once you figure that out, things are just so much freaking easier. I learned that with car projects and other projects, or even building Legos perhaps. If I went too far into it and I got too tired, it just wasn't enjoyable. But then I was pushing myself and drugging myself, and it wasn't enjoyable. And the next day I wound up waking up late and I didn't just feel like it because I pushed myself too much the day before. So you have to find that balance where it works for you. Sometimes the balance is near nothing, but near nothing is still something. Anyway, I have plenty of inventory. I'll tell you that. I have plenty of inventory to sell of stuff that I just have not used. So it is going to be a fun process. And a profitable one. What are we going to do with the money if it does sell? If I do sell. I'm never going to go there. But if it does sell. Some people already, they're setting themselves up for failure, saying that this is going to work, that's going to work, this and that. Okay, someone would go meet someone on the street, and then, they just think, all this other stuff's just going to happen. Boom, 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 right after. No. What you dream about, and what you think about, and how the real thing is going to be is all different. Some people just think they have $5 in their pocket and they're going to go invest it and they're going to make, 500 out of it. I don't know. You just got to find the formula that works, stick to it, and then expand on it. That's what you got to do. And then things will actually work. I always had an idea. I wanted a tow truck. This is a little side business. I don't have money to buy a tow truck. Now they're like $38,000 for like a beater one. And then you're gonna have to fix it, which is okay. I like fixing junk, right? I love fixing junk. But how am I gonna do all that here? You can't. But what can I do in my current location? Probably just resell stuff. Not reselling my Ghostbuster houses. I like them. That's it too. You have to evaluate what's cool and what's not. My battery's done over there. But and don't get dumb and just pick literally everything that you have and be like, oh, sell this or sell that. Then you're going to find more undesirable items than desirable. And then you're just going to burn yourself out again, going through all this stuff that's undesirable. And then you're just not going to want to do anything else. So that's the deal. Anyway. Tomorrow, I don't know, maybe 6 listings we'll try. I'll get rid of 1 bin of sports equipment. And then the baseball bats, we'll do that another day. And then whatever. I need more shipping boxes, which are like this, squares and tubes. That's what I need to go find. But I will find that shortly. This YouTube channel is completely dying. I know that. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't control the YouTube machine. Maybe people are busy on, what is it, Tuesday night, opposed to me, with the freedom of doing really whatever I want to as current times, trying to realize my plan. Some people ask me if I dream. I don't dream, but I do dream when I took a little nap, or what the heck, of what I'm going to do to solve the problem at hand. That's what I do think about. And I thought about it, and I said, oh, this is what I can do. So we're implementing it. Finally. Yeah. At a certain price point. Make every item with the same profit margin. And you can adjust it a little bit here and there. But that will also help on getting rid of items. But definitely, I have a lot of stuff. I was really considering too, which I don't even have anymore. There was tables too. I was thinking about it. I should have kept that goddamn table. It was a trash found table. I should have grabbed it to set up tables, possibly at like a flea market, and just start bringing stuff there. And being like a cheap guy and just unloading what I can at a flea market. And then you'll clear out a whole spot, and then you can set up more stuff you can go through. Yeah. I'm just trying to make open space. There's literally no space in this place. It hasn't been for like 15 years. It drives me kind of crazy, honestly. But we'll figure it out. Even the mail lady said, no more stuff. The shipping guy, no more stuff. And I go, nope. Got no money. I'm not buying anything. I'm not fixing anything. Nothing. He goes, we're broke. We're saving every dollar we can bring in. There's no more spending. No more spending anymore. It's going through what I have. And we're gonna go inventory, whatever. Get rid of what we can, and then move on. Yeah. It'll work out though. Just don't do it in a point where you get totally burned out. That's all I can recommend. Because I've done that, and I figured out why I'm burned out. Or didn't even think why I was burned out. I should dump too much at once. I call it dumping. You can't do that. Like people just like some random person will tell you a story, and then they just dump on you. They dump on someone else, and I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know what kind of tactic. Oh, this hose has to come in over here. That's why I came in here. Here's the battery. I'm gonna probably sell most of my 18 volt 2-volt tools. And we're gonna try to make it more. We're gonna market it differently than some people do, and basically like do like a package of tools, because the one tool itself really doesn't sell that great. But I'm gonna do like a package deal. At least sell about 2 at once when the same sale, and perhaps that will yield a little more profit. Probably gonna keep that drill, and maybe the angle grinder and the 2 impacts, but everything else 18 volt is gonna go. I got a couple broken sawzalls too. I'm gonna go list those together. Sawzall and part sawzall. This shit though has to go inside, so we'll remember to blow out the fridge tomorrow. Should reach. And that project will be done. But yeah, desirable versus undesirable. You are not desirable. Other people are not desirable. Some people are desirable, but they just haven't found their match yet. You know, they haven't found. They're just floating around in the world, and they haven't really found that little piece where they fit into. You know, but that's the kind of vibe selling your items are too. They haven't found the item, but the main thing is you got to throw it out there, And don't trust some apps and everything else. Some apps and companies. Don't throw that in there. Don't put all your effort into it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And don't let the bad things put you down. Yeah. A lot of bad opportunities and people and everything else that put you down for a while. That can kind of mess you up. All these cameras I got are rough too, but that's another project. We'll get there. We'll get there. I want to put the Amcrest ones up. Get rid of real links. Sell the real links. Sell it for money. That maybe after we do the tennis rackets and baseball bats, then we're gonna do the cameras. Yeah. I'm gonna try to do a little upgrade. No more real links. You can sell them to the store. All the stores have these cameras. They're garbage. Look around at the security cameras. Yeah. Cheap stuff. Anyway. Make everything more desirable. Do a little more. Have a healthy balance of what you can do versus what you can't do. Give yourself some goddamn exercise because I'm fat. A little bit. Mostly bloated. I'm not like that in the morning. $5.94. You can't buy anything for $5.94 anymore. Yeah, and try that and just keep up on it. So resell, list it. Throw it out there. I think about the stuff I scrapped too because I was too lazy to try to resell it, which is crazy. Some of that stuff probably had value. Some of it probably really was junk. I don't know. Some items. Yeah, it's monetary though. What could I get? I got another $10 and $20 more. What it is too, when you have a lot of shit and stuff, it's like you just want to turn it, and whatever you can make on it, you can make on it. Don't think so much about what you're making on it. Just get it out of here and get something else. And rinse and repeat. That's the way to do it. That's what Tool Guy used to do. That I got that toolbox from, and a lot of Snap-on stuff. He didn't really care about the price he was selling it for. It was all fair prices. He just wanted to get rid of the shit basically in like a week of when he got it because he's gonna get more stuff. And that was his whole plan. You know, if he can get rid of that and turn a buck on it, he can get a whole lot more and turn a buck on it too. So just go deal with it. Somebody else buys it from him and they can turn it for $100 more, but it takes a month to sell and he can sell it for a day for so much less. Good for them. They can do it all they want. I could have did that, but I didn't. I could have bought all that stuff up and resold it for so much more, but I just didn't care. Anyway, hopefully we find what we need. Our shipping boxes, and we can get rid of everything that's useless. Yeah. Low price. $20. $20. $15. $20. That's my goal on the shit. 15, even $5. All in a whole, it'll be thousands and thousands of dollars that I can use and invest and hold on to in hopes of using that money to do something else. Because again, no one's gonna pay you with a can of PB Blaster or a chainsaw. That shit ain't gonna work. I'm trying to renew my license or something else. That shit ain't gonna work. But that stupid paper money that I don't even think is really worth anything, that will suffice. So yeah, turn plastic into paper money.